All right, let's talk about something that pretty much every business owner knows all too well: trying to manage the beautiful but complicated chaos of your own company. Today, we're going to look at how a system called TRADIX is designed to take that chaos and turn it into real, actual control using one single AI-powered platform. So let's jump right in and see how it all works.
Okay, let me just ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Does this feel familiar? Is your day just a constant stream of WhatsApp messages for new orders, frantic phone calls to check on stock, and let's face it, running your entire operation on a whole lot of guesswork and gut feelings? If you're nodding along, trust me, you are not alone. And that way of working, it leads directly to these kinds of headaches. You've got billing mistakes that are quietly costing you money. You get those unexpected stockouts that mean you lose a sale right when you need it. There are those frustrating arguments with customers over payments. And of course, there's the constant chasing of orders on WhatsApp. And that feeling, of seeing your hard-earned money just sitting there on a shelf, locked up in stock that isn't moving. That's the daily reality for so many people. Now, just for a second, imagine something different. What if all those scattered pieces, your sales, your inventory, your finances, what if they were all connected? What if your business had like a central nervous system, a single source of truth that doesn't just connect everything, but actually helps you control it? That's the big idea we're going to dig into. So how do you even start to build something like that? Well, you begin with the absolute basics, the core of any business, really. You have to clearly define exactly what it is you sell and exactly who you're doing business with. It sounds simple, I know, but getting this part right is the foundation for absolutely everything else. Okay, let's start with your products. What's really cool here is how this takes a simple product list and turns it into a genuinely powerful tool. See, when every single item you sell is in one central place with clear categories, you suddenly get total visibility. And by tracking things like batches and expiry dates right from the get-go, you are actively stopping future losses before they can even happen. This isn't just a catalog. It's really your first layer of control. And next up is the who, your customers and your suppliers. By creating a clean database for both, you're not relying on your memory anymore. You can see their entire history with you in a second. But the real kicker here? It's the credit control. The system lets you set firm, clear limits, which gives you precise control over your financial risk with every single person you do business with. Okay, so we've organized our core, our products, and our partners. Now let's see how that solid foundation helps us wrangle the actual physical movement of our products. This is where all that chaos from calls and texts gets replaced by a smooth, predictable process, all the way from the moment an order comes in to the moment it gets delivered. And this slide just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way. It's messy, it's prone to mistakes, and frankly, it's stressful. But on the right, you've got the TRADIX way. Digital orders mean no more typos or misunderstandings. A livestock view means you always know exactly what you have. And digital proof of delivery? That just ends those he said, she said arguments for good. It's a huge shift from being reactive to being proactive. And if we dig in a little deeper, that livestock view is a total game changer. It directly helps prevent stockouts, which means no more lost sales. But you know what's even more powerful? The alerts you get for expiring or slow-moving stock. The system literally tells you where your money is getting stuck, so you can do something about it, like run a sale, before it becomes a total loss. This is all about making your capital work smarter, not just harder. All right, we've organized our products, our partners, and the flow of our goods. Now we get to the really important part, managing the flow of money. I mean, this is the financial lifeblood of your company, right? And bringing real control here can honestly make or break a business. So it really boils down to two things: speed and clarity. Generating a proper tax-compliant invoice, like one that's GST ready, should take seconds, not hours. The system gives you an instant, real-time view of exactly who owes you money. And instead of you having to be the one to chase payments, automated reminders can do that follow-up for you. And the result of all that? Well, you get paid faster, and your cash flow is just so much healthier. And here it is. This is the masterstroke that connects your day-to-day operations directly to your final accounting. By syncing all your sales, purchases, and payments with software like Tally, you completely eliminate that tedious, error-prone job of entering everything twice. Your operations and your books are always aligned, giving you a true, accurate picture of your business's health. Okay, so up to this point, we've basically built a really efficient business machine. The products, the operations, the finances, they're all connected and running smoothly. But now, Now we get to the really exciting part. Now we give that machine a brain.
And this is a really important distinction to make. Look, any decent system can give you reports, right? Sales reports, stock reports, you name it. And that's great. It gives you visibility, and it replaces guesswork with actual data. But all that data is passive. It's just telling you what's already happened.
So let me ask you another question. What if your system could take all that data and not just show it to you, but actually interpret it for you? What if it could actively tell you, hey, pay attention to this right now so you can actually make a difference?
And this is how it actually works. It's a simple 4-step loop. First, the AI identifies a problem, or maybe an opportunity. Then it sends you a really simple, clear alert. It might even suggest a specific action you can take. You take that action, and you see a tangible result. We're not just talking about data anymore. This is guided decision-making that has a direct impact on your bottom line. So when you put it all together, what's the ultimate outcome of building this central nervous system and then giving it a brain? It's all right here. It's about moving beyond just running your business to intelligently guiding it. It's about making smarter decisions that lead to better margins, and maybe most importantly, to less of that daily grinding stress. It's really simply about being in control.